Hey, welcome to Brighter Rays. This week we're looking at a study called What Does He Consider? From Job 1:8. Now, as Satan was boasting about his free reign over the earth, his walking to and fro and up and down, God asked Satan if he had considered his servant Job. Apparently, Satan had skipped over Job, but was willing to take up the challenge when he heard God put Job forward. Job would not be a pushover like so many on the earth. He would have to use all his cunning and skill to get this man to do what he wanted him to do, that is, to curse God. Last time, as we examined Job's story, we found some things that Satan considered as he looked at Job, and in turn, us as followers of God. Satan must consider the differences between us and him, our blessings and joy from God, our potential flaws and the roadblocks to the advancement of his kingdom. As he considers us, there is a string of desires to hurt us, to make us worry, to make us useless. We also asked the question, why does God allow this? The answer came back that, first and foremost, God does all things for his glory. Ultimately, in the story of Job and our stories, God is glorified. Yes, if we were to take a small snippet of our lives, it might be hard to see this. Like if you went to Job in the height of his suffering, it might be hard to see that. But overall, and especially eternally, God is glorified. Second, God allows Satan to act for our good. In God's wisdom, he uses the evil intentions of Satan and people for the good of his own people. Though we may suffer now, it is light and momentary compared to the glory that will be revealed to us. Now, today we're asked the question, what does Satan consider in me? What are the schemes of the devil that Paul mentions? If, as Peter says, the adversary, the devil, is prowling around like a roaring lion, seeking its prey, what is he looking for in the person to devour? I want to give you today 5 possible areas of attack that we know Satan uses. He attacks through our sinful weaknesses, our personality, our state of mind, our relationships, our situations, and our attachments. Now, before we get into all those, let me remind you a few things about our adversary. First, he is not like God. He's a created being like us. He has limitations. And though he is spiritual in nature, he is still finite. Satan is not everywhere as God is. Though he has legions, they are not omnipresent as God. Second, he is not omniscient. He doesn't know everything and every outcome as God does. Yet we must remember that he has been considering humans since Adam and Eve and has thousands of years of education and billions of potential victims. Third, Satan is a powerful enemy. We cling to the knowledge that he who is in us, the Holy Spirit, is greater than he who is in the world. Yet we're foolish if we underestimate our opponent. The war may be won, but there are still battles we may lose and casualties we may take. So let us turn now to consider some of the fronts that we must wage war on so that we are better prepared for the battle. And so come back tomorrow, and we'll begin with the first one, which is our sinful weaknesses.